Sagittarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early January 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Saggies. Talk to me, my gods. Let's see what's happening for my good friends here. And I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. I'm sure you are, right? What's up? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Saggy, as we're in the early parts of 2024, the very early stages of a brand new calendar year. So let's get one more shuffle here. Yeah, let's get it going. What's up with my friends? I felt like that needed an extra one for some reason. That happens with the deck sometimes. It's like, shuffle me. Okay, so we have the Magician showing up for you in the front end. Maybe it was very specific. And this could be a very, very good card, a very positive card to start us off with, because it's all about manifesting and creating. But there's some illusion around this card as well. There's some differences between this Magician and the one within the tarot deck. But before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the January subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this Magician here. So if you look at the image, we see this sharp-dressed individual doing all sorts of different magic tricks here. And just like the Magician in the tarot deck, yes, this could be about controlling your future. This could be about being a conduit for energy, or really diving into some ritual or esoterics or something in regards to spirituality. But this is all about manifestation power being cranked up. So if you're not manifesting in this time, Spirit could be saying, hey, Saggy, you got the juices flowing. Maybe you should put some purposeful thought into what you want to bring into your life. That's a big thing here. For some of you, you could be manifesting at lightning speed when this card shows up. But as I was saying a little earlier, this isn't just like the one in the tarot deck, because it's doing illusions, right? So I would say in this time, watch out. Make sure nobody's trying to hoodwink you or blindfold you, saying like, hey, watch this hand while they're doing something in the other, right? Sleight of hand. So there could be something about illusions or something not being exactly what it seems to be. So we're just going to put it down right here. Obviously, it could just be the manifestation message, or you being very interested in spiritual things, which is a good thing. But let's get into tarot. And I always say this first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. Let's get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll get into the intuitive juiciness. So let's shuffle it up here one time for the Saggies. And while we get the deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading. Beautiful energy last week. So I'm hoping a lot of you did have some good things come in. The reading was titled A Massive Blessing. And in last week's reading, I was seeing offers coming in. I was seeing blessings coming in. And blessings come in all different shapes and sizes, right? Some of it could be material. Some of it could be interpersonal relationships, right? Whatever's a blessing to you. So hopefully those energies still continue to roll on for you. That could bleed over into the coming days and weeks. So let's see what happens for you this week. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. Let's get it going. 3 cards here for my Saggies, please. What do we got for my friends? Thank you. I can't make it up, my friends. And for those of you that are new here, I only read jumpers. That's why I do like these little shuffles with my hands. I do these little things. And we got the Magician showing up for you. So we got double Magician starting us off. Let's take this one away. I love tarot. I really do. Sometimes it just blows my mind still. And I've been doing it for so long, so many years. Let's get a couple more out here for you. Thank you. Okay. Something related to dream work, dreams. Or some of you could be like interested in astral travel too. I'm getting all sorts of stuff here. Altered states of mind. Let's get one more. Obviously not every one of you, but I'm just, all right. I mean, the goodness could continue to flow here. And I am seeing this energy around purposeful manifestation that Spirit is like screaming at Sagittarius about, with the way all these cards are linking together. And we'll talk about it. Let's just get that card there. And I'll go through, give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes of the cards before we get into the intuitive stuff. But if you kindly look here in the box first, look first glance, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Now, yes, the clarifiers will really change the flavor. But we have this Magician, the manifesting, this card that could be of rest or sleep. And it's interesting, what do a lot of manifestation masters speak about? When you want to purposely manifest, you should be in a meditative state. So we're kind of seeing that here. And then we have this offer or opportunity coming out of it. So it's like we're seeing this storyboard about creating, and there's just so much goodness. But let's go through piece by piece, right? Because there could be a lot of messages that come through here. But I would say we can't confuse what Spirit is trying to say to a lot of you, right? Like the power, the energetic power that you have coursing right now. But position number 1, we have the Magician, okay? And I was already explaining it quite a bit when we got the very first card. You see this, it's very powerful major arcana. One of the first ones that the Fool encounters on the Fool's journey, right? Notice, this Magician is master of all elements. So once again, all the things I was saying earlier about creating, being a channel for energy, getting into some sort of ritual or spirituality. Remember, he is the bookend to the High Priestess, and that's all about intuition. This is more about putting your energy out, expending it. Now, the Magician does have a darker side to it, okay? Because remember, every card has positive and challenge. A challenge of this card could be someone that's overly controlling or trying to control too much. So in this time, watch out for authority figures that rule with an iron fist. Watch out for micromanagers in this time, or people that want to control every single little outcome. That's an energy that could be frustrating. So yes, the Magician could have some warnings, but generally this is a beautiful card of spirituality and doing good things, right? Bringing good things into your life and being that energetic channel, right? Just letting the energy flow through you and working with it. Moving to the center, this is where it gets even more intriguing for me as a reader, because we have the Four of Swords. Now, for some of you, you could be in a recovery period of some sort when this card is here, okay? You could be taking a rest, you could be taking a break, something could have come to a stop or a halt in this time when this card is here. This is one of my biggest cards of rest and sleep. So for some of you, you might be having some difficulty sleeping, or maybe someone you're connected to, they're having difficulty sleeping. This card is linked in with dreams and meditation, that astral type of energy. So that's why I said in the beginning, some of you, there might be a big interest in lucid dreaming and astral travel and stuff like that, or altered states of consciousness when we have this alignment here. But once again, I did say, when you're purposely manifesting, you want to get into a meditative state. And it can't be confused, the storyboard that we have coming this week, Sagittarius. Beautiful so far. Now, the challenge of this Four of Swords could be somebody that is not moving, could be very stubborn, someone who's not grasping for those opportunities and offers, somebody who's not doing nothing, right? This is something at a full stop. So we'll see. And it could represent delays and stuff like that sometimes as well. Not really fire sign type of energy. Watch your dreams in this time. I really want to continue to give that message, because you could be having very interesting dreams or vivid dreams when this alignment is showing up. Now, moving to the back end, we have one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. We have the Ace of Pentacles, right? The card of golden opportunities and big offers showing up for you once again. And I feel like this card's been showing up for you for weeks, sprinkled in here and there. Now, all aces, yes, they're opportunities and offers, but they speak about some sort of new venture, right? Beginning, renewal, all that kind of stuff. For a lot of you, this could be an influx in the monetary and in the material. I saw that for you last week, and it's still continuing here. But once again, like with what we've been seeing throughout the reading, now there's a big focus around creation. And yeah, the big opportunities, offers, wins, victories, all that good stuff can be had. I feel like it all depends though. So I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for the Saggies. See what's going on for you, my friends. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Magician here. Let's get more detail on that. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Saggy, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Magician time. What's happening? Why is this Magician in the mix? Thank you. Tower in reverse. Okay, this is more of a protective, like someone who's like, yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that. There's like something you really might not want to deal with, or you're trying to protect yourself from. Okay, and I don't necessarily feel like this is a full-blown warning just yet. We'll see when we get further throughout the reading. But the tower showing up, it always could represent upheaval. It could represent shock. And not every tower is a bad tower. And I do get somebody who's trying to make lemonade out of lemons, right? Like that's kind of what I'm picking up here. It's like, all right, well, the situation sucks, or this isn't ideal, but I'm going to make the best of it. That's what I'm feeling intuitively here. So if that's not you, there could be someone around you. They might not be super happy with whatever's going on. And you're like, all right, well, we're going to make the best of this, whatever it is. But once again, with the way this energy was flowing on the top, now we have a tower underneath the magician. Remember, the tower is very, very powerful energy. So once again, there could be a shocking win or victory coming in for a lot of you, where it's like, all right, well, damn, I just manifested that. I didn't know it was going to come that quick. There's such a powerful energy leading off here, and once again, it's shocking in nature. Watch out for issues with Scorpios in this time as well, with the Tower in reverse. That's a card that could represent Scorpio, might be an overly controlling one, but we're not going to pigeonhole the reading just into that one. I feel for a lot of you, it's one or the other, someone trying to avoid a tower, or just the energy of this win or victory, or whatever this is coming down in the back is just coming in shockingly fast. So might be claimable. Let's move over to that Four of Swords. And yeah, I was getting that vibe like, all right, well, this isn't ideal, but I'm going to make the best of it. So let's see why that Four of Swords is in the mix. Like someone rolling with the punches type of energy. So what's up with that four? Thank you. Yeah, someone does need to slow something down, take a rest, or stop something for sure. We have the Knight of Pentacles underneath the Four of Swords. There might be someone that's frustrating you a little bit with their lack of action, lack of movement. That could be a big possibility here with what we have on this bottom. But I don't necessarily feel like it's a bad thing or a terrible thing. The Knight of Pentacles could represent an earth sign, so you might be having sticky situations or issues with an earth sign, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And remember, Knights are all about forward progress. Yes, they could be messengers and speakers, but they're moving forward at their own pace. It's like very detail oriented, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be rushed. So some of you might need some recovery time from something, or you might need to take something very slow. Spirit could be telling you, even though we have all this good energy around manifestation and power, Spirit could be saying, right, slow it down, don't rush, take your time. It's giving me that vibe here. But for a portion of you, if this is a situation or a problem that you've been dealing with, Spirit might be telling you like, hey, you need to take a break from it, or this could be something that has recently stopped. I don't want to say ended, right? Because it doesn't feel like a permanent ending, but it's something that like the brakes have been pressed for whatever reason. So it could have been like a sudden stop with the way this energy is built up in the front, and then it's like building up, building up, building up, not going just yet. So there could have been like a sudden stoppage of some sort as well. Let's move over to that Ace of Pentacles. We're going to see what's up with that ace to get the full picture here. But yeah, something moving very slow. So hopefully you're not getting frustrated by someone or something. But let's see what that last card is. Then we'll do the recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is that Ace of Pentacles here? Where's that ace here? Thank you. Ready or not, here it comes type of energy, and that's just popping into my head. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. This is the epitome of unplanned type of energy, okay? Two of Wands, yeah, it could represent distance, it could represent travel and all that good stuff. But to me, a big aspect of the Two of Wands is strategy and planning. So in reverse, underneath this Ace of Pentacles, it's literally something or someone coming in out of nowhere, right? Whether it's a surprising win or victory or an unexpected one, that could absolutely be it. But it's an unplanned type of energy where even if things might seem a little chaotic up front, like it's everything going well, even if you don't quite see how it's gonna. All right, so for a lot of you, there could be certain situations going on where you're in the midst of it right now and you're like, all right, well, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. This could be Spirit saying like, all right, well, you might not see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it is there, right? Something's going to turn out surprisingly well for you, and not just okay. Like to me, this feels like win, victory, and it turns out very, very well, like unplanned, especially with the Tower here. And I did say that in the beginning, right? A shocking win or victory, and now we have it once again on the back end. So if you recently had a delay or a stoppage or a break in something, this stoppage in the center did give things time to decrease in intensity, but there's still so much potential here, Saggy. Let's go through and do a quick recap to try to like build this all together. Then we'll get you a shadow card. But if you kindly look in the box, position number 1, and I did say since the beginning, we have this purposeful manifestation linkage here, things with the dreams and sleep state, but we have the Magician and the Tower in reverse. Sure, it could be someone trying to avoid issues, avoid problems. I did feel like this was a power buildup of some kind, that what you manifest, you can create, and it could come in very quickly. This could be a shocking win or victory, or just something that's like, wow, that came in very, very quick. So this felt good, but it felt like the energy building up, building up, building up. Because moving to the center, we have the Four of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles and the upright. Screeching halt, right? It could be delays, it could be breaks or stoppages that we're seeing here. So it's like you could have some frustration with someone where it's like, okay, well, it was just getting started. We're just picking up momentum. And this break will do well though, all right? Whatever this stoppage is, whatever this pause is, it will do everything well because we pick up on the back end with the same energy as the front, except a little less intense. We have the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Wands in reverse. The unplanned aspect, the shocking, surprising, all the stuff we were already talking about. So the wins and victories are still there, but in a surprising fashion. So just know if something has recently stopped or gone into a break or whatever, or you're having issues, this is like only a speed bump. It's for the best. The intensity is just going to calm down a little bit, and that's good. So please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you a shadow card here, Saggy. Obviously, only take whatever hits for you, right? Let's see what's in the shadows for Saggy. Please and thank you, my guides. What's going on, my friends? And yes, as you all know, I like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Every shadow card doesn't have to be a bad thing, right? So let's get you one. Oh yes, and if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it down in the comments below. It is a beautiful way to support the channel, and I love my channel members, okay? No pressure though. Let's get you one shadow card here. It's in the shadows. Thank you. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, good. This is a very good independent type of energy, and it does speak of abundance overflowing, and we did kind of see like things turning out very well for you. But one thing with the Nine of Pentacles is that it could be a stubborn card and a very stable card. So for a portion of you, you might be in this mode here, like with the Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, when this shows up in the shadows. I like this card, but there is a warning against material or someone that's too attached to the material world or too money focused or stuff like that. So in this time, you might have issues with people that are very much resource focused or money focused that might clash with you in one form or another. This is a card that says what you own owns you, right? You see this bird that's in a cage, right? It's trapped by something. But once again, it's a beautiful card of abundance. So for a lot of you, there could be something that's, once again, like we saw within the reading itself, that could go unexpectedly well. Like there's this win, there's this abundance that's right there in the shadows, and it's coming. It might be a little slow, but it's coming here when we have it. Just watch out for materialistic energy. So yeah, Saggy, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet though. I'm going to give you the details of the January subscriber surprise. For the January subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls tarot deck. It's one of my favorite new decks out there. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments what are one of your biggest goals for this year that we just entered into. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you again soon.